Scene script. Have you ever wondered what's happening right now in Ukraine? Ukraine, a beautiful country with a rich history, finds itself in the midst of an ongoing conflict with its neighbor, Russia. This conflict, which has been brewing for years, has now escalated to a full-blown war, one that has devastating effects on the people of Ukraine and ripples across the international community. The Ukrainian people, known for their resilience, are facing a myriad of challenges. The war has caused massive displacement of people, a humanitarian crisis that has seen thousands seeking refuge in other countries. In addition to this, the economy is in a precarious state, struggling under the weight of the conflict. The war has also led to a significant loss of life, a toll that continues to rise as the conflict persists. Despite the bleak situation, the international community has not sat idly by. Countries around the globe have rallied to support Ukraine, providing much-needed aid in various forms. This aid ranges from military support to humanitarian relief, aimed at alleviating the hardship faced by the Ukrainian people and strengthening their stand against the aggressor. At the forefront of this international response is a country known for its global leadership, the United States. The U.S. has been a steadfast ally of Ukraine, providing billions of dollars in aid since the conflict began. This aid has been instrumental in bolstering Ukraine's defense capabilities and providing relief to its beleaguered citizens. Recent years have seen an increase in this support, with President Joe Biden signing a significant aid package that includes funds for military support, humanitarian aid, and economic needs. This commitment by the U.S. is a clear demonstration of its resolve to stand with Ukraine in its time of need. The U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin has emphasized the impact of this aid, stating that it will change the dynamics on the battlefield. This robust support, he believes, will enable Ukrainian forces to breach Russian defenses, marking a significant shift in the conflict. While the situation in Ukraine remains fraught, the support from the international community, led by the United States, provides a beacon of hope. It is a testament to the global commitment to uphold justice, protect sovereignty, and champion the cause of peace. As the world watches, one country has consistently stepped up to provide aid: the United States. Opening. Since the start of the war, the United States has been actively involved in providing aid to Ukraine. The first significant milestone in the timeline of U.S. aid to Ukraine was in 2014. This marked the year when the U.S. started its support towards Ukraine, a commitment that has amounted to over $5.6 billion in assistance. This aid was aimed at strengthening Ukraine's defense capabilities, supporting its economy, and fostering democracy. Fast forward to 2022, the United States took a major step forward by signing a spending bill that provided $13.6 billion in military and humanitarian aid to Ukraine. This was a significant increase from the initial request of $10 billion. The aid was divided into various sectors, with $6.5 billion allocated for the U.S. Department of Defense to deploy troops and send defense equipment to Ukraine. $4 billion were set aside for humanitarian support, and $1.8 billion were directed towards Ukraine's economic needs. In the same year, the Senate passed a $40 billion aid bill for Ukraine. This bill included funding for military and humanitarian aid, as well as assistance for Ukrainian refugees. It increased Presidential Drawdown Authority funding and provided $6 billion in Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative funding. It also allocated funds for restocking U.S. equipment sent to Ukraine and for European command operations. As the war reached its one-year mark in 2023, the U.S. continued its support by providing billions of dollars worth of ammunition, weapons systems, and training to Ukraine, as stated by Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin during an interview with CNN. He emphasized that the additional capabilities being provided would make a significant difference on the battlefield. Throughout these years, the aid to Ukraine has evolved, not just in the amount of funding, but also in the nature of the aid. From supporting the country's defense capabilities and economy to providing humanitarian support and training, the U.S. aid has been multifaceted and strategic. Closing. The U.S. aid to Ukraine has been substantial, but what has it actually achieved? The billions of dollars in aid have certainly made a difference, but how exactly? In the heart of a conflict that has gripped the world's attention, the United States' aid has been a beacon of hope for Ukraine. The military support has been instrumental in equipping Ukrainian forces with the necessary resources to defend their sovereignty. Billions of dollars have been funneled into ammunition, weapons systems, and training, providing Ukrainian soldiers with the tools they need to breach Russian defenses. As Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin conveyed, this aid has the potential to change the dynamics on the battlefield. But the impact of the U.S. aid extends beyond the battlefield. A significant portion of the funds has been devoted to humanitarian support, addressing the immediate needs of the Ukrainian people. This aid has gone towards food, medical supplies, and other essential resources, helping to alleviate the suffering of civilians caught in the crossfire. Furthermore, the aid has had an economic impact as well. With a part of the funds aimed at addressing economic needs, the U.S. aid has been a lifeline for a nation in distress. It has helped sustain the economy, thereby maintaining some semblance of normalcy amidst the chaos. The aid has also played a critical role in combating disinformation and supporting local activists and journalists. In a climate where information can be a weapon, this support has been crucial in upholding truth and transparency. The ripple effects of this aid are far-reaching. The assistance has not only bolstered Ukraine's resistance, but also sent a powerful message of solidarity to the international community. It has underscored the resilience of the Ukrainian people, inspiring other nations to step up their support. However, it's not just about the immediate impact. The aid is also shaping the future course of the conflict. As the war continues, the aid's role in determining the outcome becomes even more significant. So it's clear that U.S. aid has had a significant impact on the ground in Ukraine. But what's next? As the conflict continues, the question remains, what is the future of U.S. aid to Ukraine? The United States has been a stalwart supporter of Ukraine, especially in these trying times. Recently, the U.S. announced a substantial amount of $250 million in military aid, a decision that has exhausted the last of its remaining funding. This aid, which is aimed at bolstering Ukraine's military capability, is a testament to the U.S.'s commitment to Ukraine's sovereignty. This aid package is a reflection of the United States' strategic approach to the conflict. It's not just about providing immediate relief, but also about equipping Ukraine with the tools to safeguard its future. However, the exhaustion of funds signals a significant turning point. With the current funding depleted, the U.S. faces a critical decision. Will it continue to support Ukraine at the same level, or will it need to reassess and potentially recalibrate its aid strategy? This is a complex question, with numerous considerations ranging from domestic political factors to global geopolitical dynamics. However, the implications of this aid are far-reaching. It's not just about military support. It's about demonstrating solidarity with Ukraine, maintaining regional stability, and upholding international norms and values. The aid also sends a clear message to other global actors about the United States' unwavering commitment to its allies. Yet this commitment also presents its own set of challenges. The U.S. must navigate the delicate balance between providing necessary support and avoiding direct escalation of the conflict. It must also contend with the reality of finite resources and the need for a sustainable long-term approach to aid. Despite these challenges, the U.S. aid to Ukraine presents opportunities as well. It offers the chance to strengthen ties with Ukraine, bolster regional alliances, and assert the U.S.'s role as a global leader in times of crisis. While the future is uncertain, what is clear is the crucial role the United States plays in supporting Ukraine during this challenging time.